Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my teaching experience. Well, there are, so many friends of mine who have asked me about my experience as a teacher here in Uganda. And I have always wanted to make this video, and today I have decided to make it. Well, I love teaching, and I think I should first introduce who I am, to those who are new to my channel. Well, my name is Annette Nakas. I am Ugandan and I was born in southern Uganda, and currently I am a lecturer at the Uganda Christian University, Kampala campus, School of Medicine. If you want to know more about my story, my education and everything, just go, zap through the videos. I think I can just share this video. You can just check this video and a bit about me. But I mean, there are so many videos that can talk about me. So if you are interested, just go through my channel. So let's go. Let's go to my experience as a teacher. Well, I love teaching. Teaching is one of the best things. I mean, we are all teachers. At one point in our lives, if we become parents, we become teachers to our kids. If we are, if we get older, we become teachers to our, younger siblings. So teaching is such a good thing. At Uganda Christian University, School of Medicine, just there near Namirebe Cathedral, I do teach medical students, and my first experience was with our fourth years. I was teaching them, the pioneers. I was teaching them, I was introducing them to a brief overview of cancer, introducing them to cancer, and then its treatment with one of the major modalities in cancer management, that is radiotherapy. So I started teaching from January, and my contract was ending on 25th of April. And I want to tell you how that period was for me. The first thing is that that was my first time to teach university students. Of course, I've been a teacher before for high school, but that was my first time to teach university students. And when someone talks about university students, something that clicks in your mind is that these are mature people. So the way you teach them is kind of different from the way you teach, high schoolers or primary kids. Yes. So there are various things I learned from this experience. There are so many things I learned. The first thing is that when you're doing any job, however passionate you are about that job, time comes when you are having so much, on your plate that you cannot finish some of the assignments. Well, I don't know if this happened to only me, I think it depends on the types of assignments, but time comes when you have so many things, so many things on your plate, and you're trying your best, to finish them, but they don't stop. They don't stop, and you're like, wait, am I in a cycle? Marking exams, setting exams, teaching, doing this. So it's like a cycle, and until you get used to it. And you'll be like, okay, now I'm used to it. But initially, you can feel like, oh my goodness, I have this, and you start even forgetting small things. So if you are really a poor planner, and if you really don't know, don't know about taking notes and marking important things, man, you can end up, messing up, whatever you're doing. The next thing I learned, is that preparing content for students is time consuming. It's not hard if you are teaching something you understand, and something you're passionate about. It's not definitely hard, but it takes a lot of time, especially if you are teaching something new to the students. Well, in my case, this was the first time for my students to learn deeply about radiotherapy. What is it? How it works? I mean, all the things we should know, in our lives, some, information that is applicable, to our daily lives and all that. So I really had to think, putting myself in their shoes, to see if a person talked about this before they introduced this, would I understand? Oh no. If a person talked about this before I knew this, would I understand? No. So preparing content requires, significant amount of thinking, critical thinking, compassion, empathy, and all that. That's what I can say. Yeah, that's what I can say. And I noticed that if I were still a student, maybe at bachelor's degree, I would not ask for my scores from my professors. I would let them take their time. I mean, when I was undergraduate, I used to ask my professors, hello, how is everything? When are we getting our scores? When are we hearing from you? I mean, they would be like, okay, I'm going to make sure that I mark them and I send them, maybe for the semester, before the next semester starts. But the thing is that, sometimes we get so busy, not only with the academic work, but, with other things. Maybe, you are applying for some things, you are getting interviews, you are doing other things, so you get so busy and you are not able to finish all the things you want to finish in the time you set. So I noticed that you need to be focused and you need to invest so much time to think so much about your students, because that matters a lot. Yeah, that matters a lot. Get to know your students, knowing their names and knowing their capability, knowing their levels of understanding and all that. And if I'm to add on that's the third point. I just confirmed this. I confirmed that students do understand things differently, and for some reason some students understand things opposite, and in that case just have to explain again, be kind, and try to give as many examples as you can so that they can understand. And if they cannot understand on that day, you can try to refer them to various videos or to various websites where they can go to broaden their basic understanding of that area before they come to your slides. That's what I learned. So what did I like so much about my teaching experience? Number one, oh my god, teaching is amazing. First of all, I was doing something that I loved. I was in my field, and I was like, I was always looking forward to go, to every time I was on time, I was like, yay, I am ready for my students. I loved it so much, and that made me so comfortable. It made me so comfortable in my work, I felt respected, I felt so happy, and I was preparing, I was doing this with my 100% energy because I loved everything, you gave me so much peace. I don't know, but I loved UCU so much. And whenever I was preparing my content for my students, I always thought, will they understand? If they don't understand, how can I better help them to understand? UCU made me so comfortable. It still makes me comfortable because my contract was extended. So I loved UCU so much. Comfortability, the environment is clean. UCU is clean. UCU is clean, I'm respected, and the love from the students, the way the students treat you, reflects the way, you treat them back, but sometimes you just have to be like, okay, now, I'm maybe, older than them, and, I'm a professional than them, so I should do this, but, that really contributes on our relationship, students-teacher relationship, and, that comfortability, love and respect, it made me excited all the time, to teach my students in my best capacity. The next thing I loved so much was the participation in class. Well, I can't say that everybody participates in class, some people are just shy, some people are just like, oh, this is so hard for me, but I really appreciate the fact that most of the students were really active in my class, they're always there, they participated actively, they asked so many questions, and as a teacher, what's more than that? That makes me so happy. If they ask me questions, if they say, oh, honestly, we have not understood this, and if they are honest with their statements, that's the best thing ever. You know, that's the best thing, because they make me grow. They make me realize that, oh yeah, I have to make this better. Oh, I have to do this in different way. Oh, to better suit, you know, their desires and their interests, provided, I mean, you know, it also fits in the university's, you know, aims and objectives, you know, of the course. So I really loved that, yeah. So you see, you medical students, the pioneers, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really loved teaching your class. And what I have to say about this is that, you know, we all did the exams, but what I'm trying to say, what I want to just expel out from my brain or from my mind or my soul is that whatever marks you get, you know, if it's any class, never feel bad about it. If it's low, if you are not able to get 100% in a class, don't feel so sad about it. The most important thing is, if there is something, even if it's one you learned in that class, either in academic side or in outside social or, you know, professional side, take that on. Take that on. And if you're a person who participates in class, keep doing that. Keep doing that. I'm telling you, the reward, sometimes the rewards don't come, you know, on that day, but your energy always pay off. Your energy always pay off. I mean, you will never do, you know, something and it dies just like that. If you invest in energy in something, at one point you use it and you see the importance of that. So please keep on being active and just read as much as you can, you know. Just read about things, you know, you are interested in, and I just wish you well in whatever you do. That's all I can say for now, but of course I'll be telling you more about, you know, my experience, you know, with my second contract. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.